What's going on, everybody? Peter Dewey with FanSided here, and I'm joined by Mr. All Defense himself, Patrick Beverley of the Chicago Bulls. Pat, appreciate you joining me. How are you doing today?
Peter, I'm having a great day. I had practice today. I came home. My chef cooked some amazing food, and I'm able to do an interview with you today, Peter. I'm excited.
Love to hear it. I love to hear it. I got to talk about you guys. The Chicago Bulls have been absolutely fantastic since you signed with them. 12 and
What's
7.
fantastic? What's fantastic? Explain fantastic, the word.
To me, I think over this stretch since you signed with them, you guys have been probably one of the top 10 to 12 teams, I'd say, in the NBA, looking like a legitimate playoff team, in my opinion. Fifth in defensive rating, 12 and 7 overall. So just talk to me. Talk about this group of guys. Obviously, you getting to play with them, but what has kind of flipped for you guys now in this playoff race?
I just think that first off, the decision of me coming here was, I don't when you talk about a perfect fit, I mean you couldn't see a better fit. I'm able to, I had a ball in my hands, I'm able to initiate the offense, but I'm able, to kind of be me in the locker room, kind of lead, show my routine through my work, show, the young guys how to do things, kind of give them basketball hacks, life hacks that they're able to own on to and kind of make them, themselves better, throughout their, careers. Obviously, Billy Donovan is great. Obviously, him and his coaching staff are very detailed, and everyone on the team, man, they work extremely hard, and it's a selfless team. Everyone knows their role. I think Billy D and his coaching staff does a great job and picking out the roles and exactly what he wants from you, and you put me with what they already have, sturdiness and leadership and passion and energy. I think it's a good formula going into the playoffs.
I had seen on your podcast that you talked about how you felt sometimes your voice might not have been heard a little bit with the Lakers, and now obviously you get the ability to have your voice heard, lead this Bulls team. I think one of the keys for them, you were in the play-in tournament last year. You guys came away with that great win with the Timberwolves. How do you think that experience kind of helps you? This is obviously a new part of the NBA playoffs these last couple of years. How do you think that you can help the team this year navigating the play-in tournament, how it's different than just a regular game?
Regardless, we're trying to get, the highest seed we can possibly have. Obviously, if you can win two games, win one game instead of winning two, it always helps you. I think my biggest message is to, guys, we might go in this playoff game, everything might feel right the night before. You might go up there and not make no shots. Still got to find a way to win the game, though. That's been my message. And, obviously from experience, for me playing in the playoffs and me playing in the play-in, I think that, that's my biggest thing. Don't get down on yourself. There's going to be times we're going to be losing for sure. There's going to be times we're going to be winning. Stick to our routine, what's got us here, and everything will even out. So I think that's my advice, to my teammates, the possibility of playing.
Love that. I love that. So before we get into more about your guys playing playoff run, I got to talk some other postseason basketball for you because I got a question for you. We saw in the women's Final Four in the championship game yesterday, a little trash talk going on between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. And I would like to say you were probably, I'd say maybe the best trash talker in the NBA. I think that's pretty well known across the NBA. So what did you think of the situation? Do you appreciate the trash talk and how it went down in that game?
I appreciate everything in the game of basketball. I think the game of basketball is played with emotion anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you was to go to LA Fitness or you was to go to a pickup game and and you're playing well, but the opposing guy is trash talking you feel a little better when you beat them. You feel what I'm saying? You might not say speak some trash, but you might give them a look or something. But basketball is built on that. That's what makes the game better, and it's wild to me that people, when women do it, it's almost frowned upon, but at the same time they're hoopers.
Yeah.
You gotta let hoopers be hoopers, whether if it's man, female, or kid, or whatever it is. Naturally hoopers are hoopers. So I like it. I embrace it. I think it should be more. I think it's good for the game. I think it raises the raises the competitiveness of the game. And I think for women it shouldn't be frowned upon. Let them hoop, let them do their thing. I love it.
Definitely. I agree with you. Before you guys played the Lakers last week, I saw you tweeted out something with Charmin and Soft and Strong doing a little partnership with them. You talk a little bit about that and how that kind of came about.
No, so Charmin, we've been trying to be locked in with them for this kind of past year. Obviously, they're new, fresh. They're an old brand, but the new look of it is fresh. They're starting to have more fun with it. They're starting to take a look, more chances, without being frowned upon. I like that. I like to be out the box a lot. Obviously, the soft and strong qualities, you follow me on the basketball court, you see how strong my demeanor is, but you follow me through my everyday walk in life that I give you on my Instagram that, when it comes to my kids, when it comes to my family members, when it comes to my relationship, when it comes to my dogs, I'm kind of softer in that. So I think the blend kind of goes well. Obviously, the energy that we got back from it, was trash talking. That's unfortunate, but it was fun, man. It was fun. It's all fun and games. It's not like heavy jokes. It's not like you're beating somebody down. It was all part of it. And it's been going well. The brand has been good.
It's awesome. Awesome. You talk about being strong on the court. Obviously, you're one of the best defenders in the NBA. I got to ask you this year, who is your pick for Defensive Player of the Year? I know Jaren Jackson Jr., Brooke Lopez, Evan Mobley, some of the guys at the top of the odds board, but is there anybody you specifically think should win Defensive Player of the Year this year?
Of the year, I don't know. That's a tough one. I like Jaden McDaniels.
Okay.
I like Jaden McDaniels, man. He's 6'8", 6'9", long. I played with him. He can move his feet. He's nice with his hands. He's not scared to get dunked on, go for block shots. I like him. I mean, obviously not now because because he's so young, but throughout the years, I think that's going to be a name that you're going to hear for a while when it comes to defense and top defensive players.
Sticking with that subject, guard defenders in the NBA outside of yourself. I know Marcus Smart won Defense Player of the Year last year. Who do you think is the best guard defender in the NBA?
You got to put Drew Holiday in there.
Okay.
You got to put Drew Holiday in there. Guard defenders. I like TJ McConnell. Yeah, I think he's disruptive. I think he's clever. I think he's smart. I think he's able to impact the game defensively at his size that a lot of people can't do. So I like him a lot. I obviously like Marcus Smart. Obviously, I like, again, Drew Holiday. I like Dennis Schroeder, too. Schroeder was I didn't know, what type of defender he is, but his conditioning is elite. He picks up 94. He knows the game a little bit, knows how to use his body, knows how to use, when to flop, when not to flop, knows how to use, mind games. Like I give it him and I give Caruso. I got to give Caruso some for sure. He's, I didn't know he can, I text him after the game, like, man, I didn't know you can move like that defensively. You got some shit. Like his strength, he's stronger than I thought he was. He's bigger than I thought he was. His ability to catch a first dribble with hips, without hands is elite, and him sacrificing his body for charges. So I think, that's a nice little group of guys.
Yeah, having you and Caruso in the same backcourt is going to be very tough for teams in the playoffs. Pat, I appreciate you taking the time. Good luck in the playoffs and the play-in this year. I'm pulling for you guys as long as you're not playing my New York Knicks.
Oh, man. I seen the Yankees up there. You couldn't miss it.
I know. New York guy at heart.
Love it. Hey, what's the best pizza?
Oh man. So I'm from Connecticut. I gotta say Pepe's Pizza in New Haven. New Haven pizza is the best pizza. I will put it top above everything.
Okay, say less. I think Dave Portnoy would be happy to hear that.
That is true.
Appreciate you.